guys, how's it going? I am joined by Erin here from Red Buffalo Coffee and Tea. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty well. We were talking about it's a Monday morning.
It's a fumbly Monday morning.
It's a fumbly
right?
Monday morning. We were talking, before we came on, just a lot of things already happening that need to be, fires put out, so to speak.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a combination of Monday and then also just like the busyness of like the holidays is already setting in.
Right.
Like this past weekend, there was tons of stuff going on around the county.
So many fun things going on. I just like to think like all of the fires are putting out now, or so that way Christmas week is just like, you can spend time with your family, everything goes smoothly.
Yeah, go ahead and get your Christmas shopping done. It's only 2 weeks away.
I know, and that's the crazy part about it. I'm thinking for myself, all the random gifts I have to give, but I try not to make them random. I really try to think of thoughtful gifts, and that's why, everyone has a coffee or a tea lover in their family or friend repertoire.
Yes.
And those make really good presents because, as a woman, I know, I get a lot of scarves from friends.
And I don't know how many times I've seen you wear a scarf when you've come in.
Well, scarves, actually, I've worn them in the past. They're hard to navigate the microphone around.
Oh, okay.
I've figured this out.
That is true.
Because then the microphone's like right here and your scarf's bulky and so backstage stuff for you guys. Scarves are hard on live TV. Yeah.
But tea or coffee?
Tea and coffee make a great gift.
And you, especially at Red Buffalo Coffee and Tea, you have a great selection, especially when it comes to that tea lover, right?
We do. We have over 30 different types of loose leaf teas. We also have turmeric and matcha as well.
Ooh.
And those are just really nice little matcha and turmeric. I love this time of year, especially when I've been eating a lot of.
Do you mean like together?
No,
or
I don't mix them together, separate.
Okay.
But the turmeric I find is really nice as a digestif after I've been eating crummy food for a few weeks on end.
I feel like it's also a little warming, kind of like.
It is.
Like how they say like certain herbs and certain teas kind of warm your system a little bit more.
Yeah,
or cool
absolutely.
Your system.
When you take tea blending classes, which I've done before, they talk about your cools and your hots, and you don't really want to mix them. So, for example, like peppermint is a cool, cinnamon is a hot. You don't really want to mix them, but they have different sort of things that they help with, and that's always really fun. And you can always think about that too as you host a friend Christmas, or you're going out and see family for Christmas, and when you bring a nice tea and a nice coffee, you can talk a little bit more about it, and it's like, oh, well, I got this coffee from this great little store in Colorado, and you and I were talking about that for gifts for your parents. It's really nice when you have a story behind it and a place that you can think of saying, yeah, I was at this really cool store, it's in the heart of the Rocky Mountains, and we had a really good time there on our trip and a vacation.
And another thing that I also like about coffee and tea as a gift is that, it's not like extra stuff that's around the house. It's something that you're going to use and you're going to enjoy, and then it goes away.
Absolutely, yeah. A lot of us in Summit might have smaller condos and townhomes.
It's a very big thing up here in Summit County. There's not a lot of space. We need all that space for our gear.
We do, yeah. There's our gear is like on a little track above the table, so you're sitting at the dining room table and there's skis above you. So coffee and tea, it goes away.
It goes away.
It doesn't take up extra space.
Now, speaking of coffee and tea that goes away, seasonal coffees and whatnot. Now, what do you have as far as what's on season right now in the shop?
Right now, it's our smokestack latte, which it's a chocolate and hazelnut latte, and the inside of the cup is smeared with a layer of Nutella.
Ooh.
Which is really, really good.
Is there whipped cream on top of that?
Well, if you want whipped cream on top of it.
Yeah. Big fan of whipped cream.
I accidentally put whipped cream on a child's hot chocolate the other day, and apparently this is like the one child in the world who hates whipped cream.
What?
But his dad was like, that's all right, I've got it. And the dad just scooped it off. But I was...
It's a way, it's so good of Dad to come in and take care of that situation.
Dad had it on lock. He's like, no, well, you don't want it, I'll take it. So, and then we also have a white chocolate gingerbread latte, which is really good. Of course, we have eggnog. And if you haven't tried an eggnog chai, I really recommend that as well.
Ooh. Yeah, so I had no idea you had so many different seasonal ones. So the eggnog chai, but is that something that you can do like an eggnog latte?
Yes, you can do an eggnog
so you can do
latte.
Coffee or a tea?
Yep, absolutely. And then one thing, actually I haven't put it on the menu because it's just so many seasonal things, I get distracted, but a London Nog. So if you haven't had a London Fog before, it's Earl Grey tea with a little vanilla and steamed milk. So it's something that's a very British drink, but then we call it a London Nog, and instead of using steamed milk, we'll use steamed eggnog with the Earl Grey. That's also really, really good one. So feel free to ask for it. I just haven't written up a little tag for it for the menu.
Yeah.
So many fun seasonal things you can try.
I know, right? The possibilities are endless. Yes. And also be sure that you ask, because I know some of those seasonal favorites are a little sweeter than others.
Yes.
And in general, you keep things mild on the sweetness level, which I love.
Yes.
It's not like one of these coffee drinks that's like a candy-coated thing.
Yeah,
at some of these other coffee shop places. Yeah.
I like to say that in flavors, like in math, addition is easier than subtraction. So I can always add more to it. But yeah, we want you to taste our espresso. We really like the pairing that we've done with it. We've worked really hard to make sure that it's going to taste well with cooler water temperatures, because at altitude, our water is a little colder.
I know, it's a different challenge.
It is. I mean, boil a potato, it takes forever. So those are things we really take a pride in getting to know, and so we don't oversweeten, because we want you to taste the coffee. We don't want you to mask it. Now, granted, I like white chocolate and gingerbread, but I also wanted coffee with it too.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Now, again, location and hours for Red Buffalo.
Absolutely. So we're 358 Blue River Parkway in Silverthorne. That's just a quarter mile north of the I-70 Silverthorne Interstate exit. We're open 7 days a week, 6:30 to 5. So plenty of time to come in, use our wireless, hang out. But we are closed on Christmas Day.
Okay, well, good to know. Thank you, Erin, for coming in. I'm
going
to check out some of those seasonal treats. Okay, folks, let's have another quick look at weather.